Hi, my name is Gibson, and I'm the co owner and creator of the Personal Development School. This is your daily breakthrough video. And in this video, we are going to go through a guided process for our last core wound of this week. And this is a sample from one of our courses where we have all the different core wounds and the prompts and the different ways of reprogramming. And this specific video is going to focus in on the core wound I am abandoned, where I'm alone. And we're going to start to look for how we are connected, how we have togetherness in our lives. And basically, what this whole track that you're about to hear is designed to do is it's designed to put you in a suggestible state where you're producing more alpha and theta brainwaves, which is what you need to be reprogrammed, or what it's not what you need to be reprogrammed, but it's what makes the reprogramming process much more quick and efficient. It helps you be imprinted more deeply and more easily. And we're combining this with different cognitive reframes, a whole bunch of different prompts and things that really help you to engage emotion and imagery, because that's the language of the subconscious, repetition, and then also to use sort of somatic tools to help you really anchor these things into your nervous system, into your body, feel the sensations in your body, feel the emotions in your body, because the more you do that, the faster you imprint your own subconscious mind. So as you hear the different prompts, it's your job to basically follow them and reframe and think of what comes to mind and use this track as a reprogramming tool. And if you want to do a deeper dive into other wounds, things like I am trapped, I am helpless, I am powerless, I am shameful or defective, I am bad, like finding that you're guilting yourself all the time, um, I will be unsafe, I'm disconnected, I'm excluded, all these different things that can come up. We have a whole course that goes through all of these in a tremendous amount of detail. And these are passive reprogramming tools and processes that you can follow that help to reprogram these specific things. We have ones for self soothing, we have ones for reparenting, all these different sort of dynamics, and you can check them out. I'll put a link in the description box below with a code, the With You code for 25% off. And you can check this one out here. Let me know how it goes in the comments below. And thank you for being here and for watching. I am abandoned or I am alone. This is a very challenging belief, and it can create a tremendous amount of anxiety and worry in a person as they're experiencing the reprojection of this feared outcome. This often is the result of going through some form of abandonment trauma in childhood. It can be the result of a huge abandonment trauma that took place on one or two specific occasions, or it can be consistent, smaller feelings of perceived abandonment because of emotional neglect, emotional inconsistency, or a parent turning away and lacking attunement at times throughout your upbringing. Of course, this can also be the result of going through different challenging experiences in relationships in our adult life. This is a gentle reminder that just because you've experienced this in the past does not make it okay to continue the cycle of abandonment in relationship to yourself. Let's begin by looking at the opposite of this belief system. And instead of I am abandoned or I am alone, we are going to look for where you have togetherness in your life and where you feel connected. You are connected. Try to allow that to sink in. What does it feel like to feel connected to others? What does it feel like at the emotional level to experience an abundance of connection in your life? Now, I want you to think of a recent time you felt deeply connected. What emotions did you feel during this experience? And where did you experience these emotions in your body? What sensations came with these emotions? Did you feel a sense of lightness in your torso? Perhaps an openness or expansive sensation in your chest and stomach? Take a moment and just more deeply notice these sensations. Now we're going to take some time and really look at all of the places you have connection in your life. And I want you to give yourself permission to truly see these. Let's start by looking at family. Where do you experience connection in relationship to family? Who in your family extends some form of connection? Could be one of your children, could be your parents, a sibling, cousins. Just bring up the first person who comes to mind. Now, as you have the image of that person in your mind, I want you to get really specific. The more specific you are, the more of an emotional response will be elicited. Take a moment and think about the specific ways this individual has made you feel connected in the past. It could be the way they look at you, the way they hug you, the way they consistently reach out to you, the joy in their voice when they speak with you. Take some moments here. Just really notice the specific ways this person makes you feel connected. As you're thinking of this person and feeling the emotions that come with those specific instances of connection, what do you experience in your body? What sensations do you notice? I want you to take a moment and feel the emotion of appreciation and gratitude for this individual. Really try to sense that gratitude for having that person in your life and what they mean to you. Now I want you to bring up a second person. This could be another family member, or this could be a close friend. And again, I want you to picture that person in your mind. And when you've chosen that individual, I want you to get really specific and think of the instances that this person has brought feelings of connection to your life. As you think of your memories with this individual, what comes to mind? How has this person reached out and extended love or closeness and connection in your life? How do you know this person cares for you? Is it the way they look at you, the way they laugh with you, the way they smile as soon as they see you, the way they check in with you? And just take a moment to notice what comes to mind for you. What I want you to do here for a moment is really allow that connection in. Allow all those little things that different individuals do for you in your life, the way they look at you, the way they reach out to you, the way they compliment you or encourage you. I want you to try to allow those things to land. Allow yourself to really receive that you are connected, you are valued, you are cared for by others. And really feel that in your body. And again, notice the sensations you experience in your body, as this allows us to anchor these things in. What sensations are you experiencing right now? Now what I want you to do is take a moment and think of either a current or past romantic partner. And think of the ability you have or had in that relationship to be deeply connected to another person. What I want you to take away from this is the knowing that you have the capacity at any time to connect deeply with others. So think of somebody in your mind, somebody that meant something to you. And I want you to feel all the different ways you deeply connected with that individual. Did you have late night pillow talks? Did you open up and share your fears? Did you communicate deeply and powerfully with this person? Did you encourage and validate this individual? What qualities did you bring into that relationship that allowed you to be more deeply connected? And I want you to take inventory and notice all of the different components of what brought deep connection into that dynamic. Now I want you to know that you have the capacity to reinstall those components into any new relationship in your life as you choose to do so. Know that you can be vulnerable, you can be encouraging, you can open up and share your fears with others. And it is those qualities that create depth of connection. Those qualities which are accessible to you at any time. And I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, which of those qualities that brings me deep connection do I want to more intentionally bring into all relationships in my life currently? And now I want you to take a moment and notice why you are worthy and deserving of connection. What qualities or traits do you possess that make you absolutely worthy and deserving of love, togetherness, and closeness with others? Is it your compassion? Is it your empathy, your self-awareness, your willingness to learn and grow? Your kindness that you extend towards others? Just take a moment and really notice the qualities you have that make you worthy and deserving of connection. And now I want you to take a moment and notice when these qualities have touched the lives of others. When have you accessed these traits within yourself and shared them with another person? And in doing so, been able to deeply touch or connect with that person as a result. Notice the impact you have had in your connections with others. Take a moment and just see what comes to mind for you. And now, I want you to look at how you are connecting in the relationship to yourself. This will forever be the most important relationship you have. And this will forever be the relationship that impacts all other relationships in your life the most. Let's take a moment and look at all the different ways over the past days, weeks, months, that you have been more deeply connecting in the relationship to yourself. What have you been doing to allow yourself to connect more deeply with your feelings, your needs, your boundaries, your desires, the vision you have for your life? Take a moment and list in your mind all the different things you've been taking part in to strengthen the relationship to yourself. Now, as you think about all of the different things you've been doing, I want you to notice the effect of each. Let's go through one at a time. Have you been connecting more to your feelings and using them as the feedback that they are designed to be there for? And if so, what has that brought you in your life? Perhaps more awareness, more self-compassion, more understanding of yourself. Take a moment and notice what qualities this has brought into your life. And now I want you to notice the next major shift you have seen that has positively impacted the relationship to yourself. What else have you been doing that is strengthening this relationship? And what positive effects has this brought to you? And let's choose one more. What other major shift has taken place in the relationship to yourself? And what has this brought to your life? Now I want you to take a moment and express appreciation to you in the relationship to yourself. Are you making yourself feel seen and heard more, valued more, understood better, cared for more deeply? Do you have more compassion in the relationship to yourself? Take a moment and notice all of the different things that you can be grateful for in the relationship to you. And I want you to take a moment to put your hands on your heart and to let yourself know you are there for you. You will protect you. You will care for you. You will allow yourself to feel your emotions and to identify your needs. And you will continue to support yourself unconditionally. And you can trust yourself to do so. Take a moment and allow yourself to sit with that. And I want you to take one last moment to express something you are grateful for in your life, in your relationships to others, or in the relationship to yourself. And then when you are ready, you can open your eyes.